In this video, we are going to add a blog to my Ning website. Blog is short for weblog. It's basically a free-form format for writing articles, stories, or your general thoughts. You can write about anything you like. It doesn't have to be official or professional. Let's add a blog to my Ning demonstration website. First, I need to click on the Manage link. Now, this link will only show up if you're logged in and you are a site administrator or site creator. Now I need to click Features. If you remember from any of my previous videos, you can drag boxes from the left to your website layout. So I'm dragging the blog feature to the middle column of my homepage. Now I'm going to move it up to the top. Okay, so now I'm going to click Save. Let's go to the home page and take a look. Okay, here is my new blog post box. When I start adding articles, the headlines will show up in this box. So let's do that. Let's add an article. Now I can click here where it says Add a blog post, and I can add an article this way, or let's go back. Or we can use the blogs page. This is new. This wasn't on my site before. When I added the blog post box, this menu tab was added automatically. So I can also click here to add a blog post. So let's add a new article. So I'll click this Add a blog post link. So first I need to enter the post title, which is the headline. I have some articles already written, ready to go right here. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay, so I've pasted in a mountain biking article. Now, you notice down here in the main article box, we have this toolbar that allows you to do some formatting. So for example, if I want to make the words mountain biking in my article bold, I click this B button, and now mountain biking will show up bold. If I want to make some words bigger, perhaps this could be a sub headline, and I might want to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Do another one to demonstrate. Okay. So you can use these buttons to add different formatting. Now keep in mind when you format your articles, you generally want to make your articles easy to read. So you don't want to use different colors or make some text really big and other text really small. You want people to be able to read what you have to say. Now another thing you can do is to create a link to another web page or another website. So what you do is you could highlight any text that you want to link to. So let's say here in the bottom, for more information, please see this website. I could highlight the words "this website" and click the little chain link button here, and I can add a website address. Okay, so now this will show up as a link. Now we have some other options down here. We have tags, which helps other websites and search engines know what this article is about. So it's good to use these, but it's optional. You don't have to. You can choose a date and time that you want your article to be published. Now here we have privacy and comments. So this says who can view this post. Do you want everyone to be able to read your article? That's anyone browsing on the internet? Just your friends in your community? So that means the people in your Ning website that are your friends. And this last option is just me. And perhaps you could use that if your article is not ready to be published. You can select just me, and then when you're ready to publish it, you can change it to everyone or just my friends. Down here we have who can comment on this post. So every blog article has the option of people leaving comments. And you will see this on most blogs, that people will often read an article and they'll want to say something about it, or they'll want to be a part of the conversation, so they'll make a comment. Okay, so then you have a Save as Draft button, Preview, and Publish. Let's preview this article. Okay, notice that the words mountain biking is bolded, and these subheaders are larger than the paragraphs. And down here is my link. It might be hard for you to see because of the colors that I chose, but you see when I put my mouse over it like this, you can see it's underlined, and if I click it, it will take me to the website that I used as a link, which was Google. So I'm happy with this, so I'm going to go ahead and publish it. Okay. So now my post is published. You can see down here, this is the comment box. People can just type a comment here and click Add Comment. Now, if I want to make a change, if there was a mistake or something wrong, I can just quickly click this link right here, Edit Post. It'll take me back and I can make any changes that I need. And then when I'm done making changes, I simply click Publish Post again. Okay. Now let's see what this looks like on the home page. So now you can see my blog post box now displays my article. And it only displays a few lines. If someone wants to read the entire article, they can click the headline, or they can click down here where it says Continue. Now they can read the entire article. Let's add another blog post. Okay, so I'm going to just copy the headline here. Now I'm not going to bother doing any formatting. I just want to show what the front page looks like when you have several different articles. So again, I can preview if I want. Now there's also this button, Save as Draft. Now personally, I don't recommend you use this button. I have lost articles. I don't know why, but if you have an article that's not finished, I advise you to select just me on who can view this post. That way, you'll be able to see your post, but no one else will. And so when you're finished making your corrections or updating your formatting, then you can change it to everyone and publish. Okay, so here's my second post. I'm going to do one more. Okay, publish. Let's take a look at the home page. So you can see every time I add a new article, it gets added to the front page. Up to 4 new articles. And if I want, I can change it to 10. Click Save. So now if I add 6 more articles, they will all show up on the front page. And the newest article will show up on top, and the oldest will be on the bottom. Now some tips on writing articles. I suggest you use a word processor like Microsoft Word, where you can do spelling and grammar checks before you publish your article. And also you can save your article on your computer. I've had problems in the past where I added an article to a website and the website had a problem and I lost my article. So I had to rewrite my article from memory. Now if I had used something like Microsoft Word to write the article first and save it to my computer, then I could have simply copied the article back onto the website. So you don't have to use a word processor to write your articles. It's just a tip. So that's it for this video. I hope that you have found it helpful, and thank you very much for watching.